Another episode of Ian is a Weirdo. Today, I'm probably not going to crochet. I might crochet a little bit, but it'll be really casual. Um, and Today is just going to be a day of mostly talking. So I hope that's cool with you. If you notice, the title of the stream is Ian Crochets or something, and today's probably going to be more of a something. Hey, Sam. Um, so, uh, yeah, today is a tough day. Um, how's your disposable latex gloves? They're good. I I'm probably not gonna have a long stream. Probably gonna keep it pretty short. So I probably won't wear gloves for you today. But I am gonna find the perfect time to wear them for you. So keep coming back. I promise I'll wear them. I just gotta get the willpower to do it. Today I'm a little I don't know if I'm depressed so much as sad. Um, so I'm drinking water. Um, and yeah, I know that, Sam. Um, and I'm glad you found what you like. You know, it's nice that you asked for what you like. So, so today, and the past couple days, I think, um, a kind of mutual friend of mine, is mutual the right word? She's more than an acquaintance. She's my friend's daughter, and she has similar diagnoses to me, and she is going through a really hard time right now. And I'm not going to disclose any details or anything like that because I feel like that's her private business. Um, but uh, but I I do want to talk about how it impacts me, and not to make a situation that's clearly not about me, but when someone who faces similar things to you has a problem like this, you can't help but relate and empathize heavily with what they're going through. And that's really what's going on is, they're putting themselves in some dangerous situations. They're experiencing um, severe bipolar episode that is lasting and lasting and lasting. And I have experienced similar things, and I know how painful it is, how much it rips you apart. I've also seen how difficult it is for my family and my friends to deal with. And I really, really relate to the situation a lot. And so it's hard for me to not become like enmeshed in all of, what's going on with her. So I did a reading with my new uh, gifted tarot cards. Yes, this is a Crown Royal bag. They're really common to see in tarot cards and magic shops. Um, and this is the Rider Waite deck, which is probably the it's 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 the beginner deck. but it's not that it's a bad deck or anything like that. It's just the most simple and the most straightforward with its card interpretations and whatnot. Um, so I used this deck and I was shuffling and I was gonna split the deck, and three cards kind of fell out. And they kind of told me everything I needed to know, because I really was like, I'm thinking, as I was shuffling, it's all about intention, right? Whether you believe in tarot or not, I honestly do not care. Um, but, uh, I feel like, um, I was like, I kind of wanted to know if there was anything additional that I needed to know. And it didn't seem like there was too much additional information. The card reading was pretty straightforward. These cards just kind of fell out when I was shuffling or when I was splitting the deck, and I was like, okay, these are the cards. That's it. And it again wasn't too earth shattering with what I learned, but uh, given what I know about her situation, but I feel a kinship to her, um, having bipolar and borderline at the same time, and know how um, dangerous these disorders can be. And unfortunately, she's in a dangerous situation. So, I think that let me crochet, I guess. I'm gonna move you on over to the side of my screen. Hey Lisa, welcome in. I know this is kind of an unusual um, topic to talk about, but I really wanted to talk about it because it does, affect me. I think with any uh, shared mental illness, you just kind of understand to a degree that, not many other people can, about what this person's going through, what's going through their mind, or what's not going through their mind. And, at any point that could be you. And it's a really unsettling feeling. It's a feeling of intense sorrow for the family that's dealing with it. And, um, you know, I just, because I'm friends with the family, I really want things to get better for them, get easier for them. But unfortunately, there's a lot of things out of my control. Actually, every single thing is out of my control. And I've got to practice acceptance with that, because they, um, this person is going to do what they're going to do regardless of what I say or what I do. But I have offered my services, so to speak, with talking to her, seeing if I can be of any help to the family. Um, no expectations on whether or not that's going to happen. They might want to handle it in house, and I totally understand that. Um, but I also want to show them that, hey, like, I've been through this. Like, I've been there. I think that, you know, I can provide some insight maybe into something that you're a little less familiar with. Like, you know her better, of course, you're her family, but I know this disease better, um, and how it can manifest, especially if this is the worst it's ever been. Then I feel like I've seen a lot of shit. And, I really want to be able to help, but I'll help as much as they'll let me. If they don't let me, and she lets me, if they don't want any help or anything like that, then I totally understand. It's totally respectable to want to handle these things on your own, and I'm okay with that. Had to have I've had people in my life say, "Hey, I just really don't need advice right now." Hey, Cameron. We're mostly talking today. I don't think this will be a long live because I want to be available for the family if they call. But I'm having a friend, kind of friend, the daughter of a friend, really, um, go through some similar situations that I've been in, um, due to mental illness. And I really want to make sure that the family feels as supported as possible if I can, um, because I've been there. I've also seen the impact on family, and so I really just want to. Um, Yeah, I know I can just be there for her, and I feel like if she wants an ear, I've got an ear. I've got two, in fact. If she wants advice, I can give advice. But if she doesn't want any of that, I'm not going to give it to her because you know that's just how it is. You have to accept the things that you can't change about people, um, and when you're in a mental health crisis, sometimes the last thing you want is advice. Sometimes the last thing you want is someone telling you, oh, you should do this, you should do this, you should do this. So I totally understand that. So if if I can't be there for her or her family, I totally understand. They can choose to they can choose my involvement as much as they want, and I'm okay with that. But it's just really sad to see. It's hard when you have so much empathy and relatability to a person's situation. It's hard to not think about the times that you yourself have been in a similar situation. And I luckily haven't been in a situation as bad as she is in right now, but I have been in some sticky situations, and they've definitely thrown me for a loop. So I feel like, if I can be there for the family, um, I want to be, but again, whatever they want. Um, it How it impacts me is, like I said, it reminds me of the times that I was out of control. Um, and the fact it is a further reminder that no matter how good I am with my meds, how good I am with, you know, taking care of myself, there's always a possibility, and I'm not that great at taking care of myself, by the way. There's always a possibility that things could go sideways really fast, and I could end up losing it and being a mess. And I think that's, times like these are reminders that, y- you know, as someone with mental illness, you don't always have control over the situation. Um, and sometimes shit just gets really bad and goes sideways. I know I'm kind of talking in circles, but it's really just I don't want to take away from her moment, her illness, her, um, the time that she's having right now. I understand, but I just want to, you know, be able to give my insight if they'll let me, because I feel like I can really understand where she's coming from. So that's all. I did get some Happy Meal today, from myself, from my own bank account. So I got some, curved, not curved, but, like kind of slanted needles, embroidery needles. And so if you can see how they kind of are bent at the end, to be a little bit easier to go in, I got a pack of 8 needles and a needle case. Um, so the needle case, I'll show you what it looks like. It just looks like a little test tube. A little tube, and then the cap is way down there. But I just wanted another place to keep needles, and I've been seeing these needles. I've been really wanting them. Um, so this is the tube that they all go in, and I just want to, be there for the family and support them because I love them. They are they are my Charlotte family, and I will forever appreciate everything they've done for me. So I want to be able to do something back if they want it. Hi, Mobs. Welcome in. Talking about a sticky situation, that my friend's daughter is going through. She experiences, bipolar and, borderline personality disorder, just like me. And so I feel like I can really relate. Um, so uh, I feel like I can really relate. Okay, so then I got these stitch markers. Does it say how many pieces? It says 10 colors, 120 pieces. So stitch markers, and then also came with a couple plastic straight needles. But these are, a little smaller than the ones I'm used to, but that doesn't make a difference because I don't ever need them to be as big as they are. They might actually be easier to work with because of their size. They come in all different colors. They're organized by color, so that I can, if I'm keeping track of certain row counts or things like that, I can do that. So that was a little gift I got myself. Um, I keep on running out of stitch markers. I don't know where they're going. They are walking away from me. So I was like, let me get just like a cheap set of stitch markers. If they're gonna walk away, I'm not gonna stop them. I'm just gonna get some cheap ones, and then if they walk away, I still have a ton left. So, how is everyone doing? Um, I didn't even ask. I'm so rude. I'm so sorry. How is everyone doing? Are we having a good evening or morning or, afternoon, wherever you are? How's everyone doing? Um, I'm just drinking water and crocheting and talking it out. So, so yeah, so yeah, I did like a tarot card reading for her, not without her knowing. I just did it because I wanted to know, like, if there was anything I needed to. Got a snow day from work today. Yay! Hey, congratulations. That's fun. Snow days are always fun, I think. I like making snow cream. It's hard to do with the first snow of the season. I don't know if it's the first snow of the season for you. But if you haven't done snow cream, it's very, very good. It is very sweet. It has a lot of sugar in it. And I'm not gonna give the proportions because I don't know them. You can Google them very easily, but it is snow, milk or some milk substitute, uh, sugar, and a little bit of vanilla extract. Um, Working on 2 projects at the moment. Wow, you are good at multitasking. I am crap. I can barely get 1 project done. This hat's gonna take me a while, but I'm I'm kind of only crocheting on these lives because I'm not really motivated to crochet any other time lately. I just haven't been motivated, and that's okay. I've accepted that. So let's see, what color should we use? These bright pink ones are really calling to me. They're all tangled up in each other. Make sure that's nice and closed. We don't want those flying everywhere because my whole speech about losing stitch markers will be for naught. There we go. Snaps in. Looks great. Very cute. You're doing good. That's awesome. I love to hear when people are doing great. Are you working on anything? Are you working on any projects? Are you keeping it pretty chill right now? Either way, totally fine. I'm working on the same project that I was working on, which is the hat that will be coupled with the crochet beanie that or not beanie, beard that I am working on. If you didn't get to see it, it looks like this. It goes around the face like that. It's got baubles in it, and it's really warm on the face. Hi, Sharon. Welcome in. Just talking about some stuff, and then also, do I like this? Okay, so that was row 10. Um, Favorite stripes? No, this is actually Mexicana Super Saver. So my it's my favorite rainbow to use. I've said it time and time again. It's just like the prettiest, most vibrant rainbow. I think of all the yarn that I have. So I love using it. It's so beautiful. It's so bright. The color transitions are great. Sometimes we get some really cool color pooling, which is really nice. Um, I love it. So yeah, so I'm just kind of a little bit. I wouldn't even say I'm down because like I'm not like bipolar down. I'm just kind of feeling sad about the situation um, with my friend's daughter. And, it just kind of reminds me that you can never fully let your guard down when you have bipolar. It can always sneak up on you and bite you in the ass. So, I really feel for this girl on a significant level. And I um, just wanted to be able to talk to you all because you all are just great listeners, and um, you know, I respect your opinions, so I um, always feel comfortable coming to you all for advice and for just a listening ear. On another note, I had, and I think I talked about this a little bit yesterday on yesterday's live, um, but I had kind of a run in with a transphobe, and that was a little bit, it wasn't uncomfortable because what this person was saying was so ridiculous that I just was like, first I thought they were mad at me for portraying trans people a certain way because I'm writing a story and the main characters are both trans men, like myself. And um, first I thought they were saying that uh, I was like portraying them wrong, which I was like, I mean, not really, because I'm kind of portraying my own experience through the story. Um, and uh, then I reread it to my wife, and she was like, "Yeah, I don't think that they're like thinking that you." And they were calling me names. They called me ignoramus, which I was like, I don't know why. That was just hilarious. Um, and they were being pretty foul with their language and their analogies. They said that I promote or that I hate women and I promote endangering children, and even went so far as to say that a person who killed themselves because they were wrongfully uh, went under surgery as a baby, as an like 8 day old infant. Um, you know that this that I was a proponent of that, and I was like, "You're fucking dense, dude." Like, or person, like, you're fucking dense. Like, one, you don't know anything about me. You don't know what I believe. Get out, get off my porch. And then, like, I was like, how can you compare, like, one, like, you're comparing the story about a child who was wrongfully given surgery to, and like given like a life, like was like this was a male child who was raised as a female because of a botched circumcision, and like apparently this is like the founder of gender theory, which like I don't know anything about, but that ain't gender theory now. If we went back to the beginning of any study in science, I think we would find that it's pretty fucked up. Um, so, it's like, okay, well, you're not willing to accept new information. You're only willing to accept, uh, you know, the um, Mel would have given the person a huge chunk of her mind. Mel's very like, let that person be a troll and don't leave it alone. Mel's so Mel's Mel's not exactly passive, but Mel does not engage in internet trolls, and I love to. I can't help it. I love to. Um, and especially ones that are stupid and easy to take down, like this one was. It was like it wasn't even like a valid argument. Like I mean, it never is, but It wasn't even something that could pass as valid argument. So I was like, I'm not worried about it. Um, so, uh, so yeah, I was like, you're comparing a baby who didn't want this, according to when he grew up and decided to live as a male, um, to two consenting adults who wanted this to treat their gender dysphoria. Uh, you seriously are missing the point here, friend. And I was like, you're a transphobe. And I was like, you're not a friend to women. Because, first of all, like, there are literally no women in the story thus far. And, like, he was like, you're endangering women. How? Oh my gosh. How? Just total leap of logic to take a person as a person. Yeah, and like honestly, I could leave them alone. I could delete the comment. I could block them. But like I wanted to leave it up because I wanted anyone coming up in my space to know that they're not allowed to talk about me and my work like that. You can say that I can't write, you can say that the story is weak, you can say whatever you want about that content, but you can't come in there and be transphobic. I'm not going to allow it. So I left it up as an example. You can't come up in my space and do that. I'm not going to allow transphobia to reign supreme. This is not a, a consequence free land. I'm going to make a fool out of you. Maybe this is petty and I'm a petty person. I'm sorry. But like, um, this person was saying that I endorse children killing themselves. Like, should I leave should I leave that alone? Um, I didn't reply directly to that part of the sentiment, but um, it was just out. It was outrageous. The accusations uh, that this person was letting fly, and I was like, "You know nothing, Jon Snow. Like you are." I didn't engage in um, name calling like they did because they tried to read me down and I was like, nope, not gonna do that. That's not the kind of thing that I participate in. So oh, that's so great, Cami. You know, that's the thing. It's like it's just about people feeling better about their bodies, their gender expression, um, their gender identity, not gender expression, but gender identity. It's all about that. It's all about it's all about the success stories, and like yes, there's always going to be some people who are, um, confused and it causes them distress and it's a long process transitioning and becoming who you are if you need to transition. But not everyone needs to transition. I'm not a proponent of transitioning just to do it. I wouldn't, you know, 0 out of 10 would not recommend. It's a long ass fucking process and everything is more difficult. So no one chooses this life. So I'm going to get off my soapbox. Don't worry, I'm going to get off my soapbox and I'm going to let sleeping dogs fly. But I just, as much as when she was, that is awesome. And that's great that you're gendering her correctly and, accepting her for who she is. That's so great, Cami. I love to hear stories like that because we just need more love and, in communities like this, and for people like this, um, because these uh, these people in these communities have felt terrible for so long, and no one deserves to live a life like that. So let's all be nice, and I know you all will be. I know I don't have to tell you that, but yeah, let people live their lives. Let them be happy. Don't be such a dick. Not talking to any of you. I'm talking to that person who's not listening, of course. And I could have been mean, but I wasn't. I just was like, "You're not. You're not a friend." You know. Sorry, I said I would get off my soapbox. Okay, I'm really gonna get off of it. I'm really gonna get off of it because I could go on for days and months and years about all of this stuff, but I don't want to. I don't want to do that because that's not fun to watch and it's not fun to hear, frankly. Um, I kind of get turned off when people get so boxy. So, um, not gonna do that for you all. Um, Let me see. So this was the first day that I was not in IOP at my group therapy. You want some snow from Michigan? I do, but by the time you send it to me, it'll be water. But I would love some snow. In the South, when it flurries, everything shuts down. The whole state freaks out. It is something to behold. Um, some here, but I know it's not going to happen. We're getting a little snow in Rhode Island. 33 degrees here in my neck of Michigan. Woo, that's chilly. It's just starting to get colder again here. I don't know what the temperature is because I never pay attention to that stuff, but it's starting to get a little chilly, but nothing like a sweater or a light jacket. You need more than light jacket. Medium jacket. Um, can't fix. But yes, I would love some snow. Make some snow cream. Have a nice day inside with some hot chocolate. Considered a heat wave. Oh gosh. So let's see, how far am I? I'm halfway through the row, but I think I'm gonna stop for tonight. And I hear Mel on the phone, and I think she might be on the phone with my friend, whose daughter is having a hard time. So I want to be able to be there just in case. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you coming out and hanging out with me. I will be back again tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to hang out. So same time, same place. Same me. And hopefully we can finish this freaking hat, right? And put on a beard. I'm thinking I'm gonna put buttons on the hat so that um, you can take off the beard if you want. If you want to like eat or something like that, but you still want the hat on. Plus, then you can change beards and be all fashionable. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I really did. Thank you for letting me rant. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you later. Bye.